All right, back in our direct marketing module. I want to talk about driving for dollars in this video. Probably the simplest and easiest thing that you can do direct marketing. Doesn't cost any money except a little bit of gas, maybe some postage for some letters, and it's very simple. All of us can do this, whether you want to do a bunch of direct mailing or bandit signs or whatever that is. You can always drive for dollars. You don't have to spend a lot of time doing it. All you have to do is be looking out for opportunities. And it's very easy. I mean, all you're doing when you drive around, go through neighborhoods you're interested in or not, just look for houses that look like they're vacant, look like they need work, look like there's some sort of distress there. Maybe the yard's dead, maybe it needs paint, maybe the roof is bad, there's trash everywhere, there's the bank signs in the window, saying house, no trespassing, house is, been secured. Lots of opportunity here. So when you see those bank signs, now it's not going to be easy to buy the house if the bank has already foreclosed on it. In fact, it's going to be virtually impossible until the bank lists it with an REO agent. But many times those signs are put up before it actually goes through foreclosure. If the home is vacant, the bank has the right to go into the house, rekey it, winterize the home to protect their asset because they have the loan against it. So when you see those signs, it doesn't mean the house is vacant or owned by the bank. It just means it's been determined to be vacant. They've gone in and secured it. Maybe it's gone through foreclosure. Maybe it hasn't. If it hasn't gone through foreclosure, you have a better chance of buying that home. And what you have to do is contact the owner of the house. Obviously, they're not there now, so you have to go through public records, see who they are, possibly send them a letter to that address, see if it gets forwarded to a new address. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. When they're in foreclosure, many times it does not because they don't want bill collectors sending the mail. But there's many places online where you can research, People Finder, zabasearch.com I think does a good job. And you can put in people's names, their last address. Sometimes those sites can find a new address for them, a phone number, even an email address. Sometimes you have to pay for them, but usually it's like $20 for a search, maybe less than that. So don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money to get those, higher quality searches for people. Send them a letter, try calling them. Maybe there's opportunity there to buy the property from them. Now there's some things to really think about when someone's in foreclosure, the home is going through foreclosure. Many investors will approach the seller or the owner of the home, say, hey, we can do a short sale, you can just sell the house directly to me, it won't be a foreclosure, win-win deal for all of us. But you have to be very careful when doing a short sale that is not listed on the MLS because it could be considered short sale fraud. And why that is the bank in a short sale is accepting less money than they are owed on the loan. So this, owner of the house can go to the bank and say, hey, I can't sell it for as much as I owe because it's not worth that much. I've got to sell it for less. Will you take, a discount? And the lender will go through a very, long process to determine what the value of the house is, if the owners of the house qualify for a short sale, if they want to do a short sale, all types of things they go through. One thing investors might do is try and get an extremely low price on the short sale. They won't ever list it in MLS. They won't give anybody else a chance to make an offer on the home. They might even provide, low comps to the BPO provider, the appraiser, the bank to try and make the house look like it's worth less than it is. And when you do that, it is fraud. You are trying to deceive the bank of how much the house is worth so that they'll take a lower price than what market value is. So be very careful when you're doing that. Usually it is best for any short sale to just buy them from the MLS when other agents have them listed, not you or your agent, because, the chances are probably small you will get caught, but there is a good chance that someone might look into it because short sale fraud, last I checked, was the #1 crime being investigated by the FBI. So they are definitely looking into it. So you have to think about that when you find these distressed foreclosures that have not gone through the foreclosure process yet. When I buy short sales, I am not finding the owners, the sellers of the home myself. I'm buying them off MLS. That way, they're represented by an agent. I'm the agent, or I'm represented by an agent. There's this arm's length transaction going on. Other people have had a chance to make an offer because it was on the MLS. That's another big no-no with the banks, is they'll have a requirement that the home has to be on the MLS system, has to be available for other offers to come in. And many agents or investors trying to, get these properties under contract will put them on the MLS and immediately put them as under contract. So no buyers can show it, no offers can come in. And that's another big no-no, because the bank says you have to give them a chance to market it. If you're not marketing it, that can be considered fraud as well. So be very careful when you're doing this pre-foreclosure stuff, trying to do a short sale, without it being really marketed. That can come back on you as fraud. So, but not all the distressed homes you find driving for dollars are those foreclosures. Many times, maybe they're landlords that own houses who are out of state, they aren't taking care of the properties. Maybe it's owner-occupants who just don't know how to take care of the home. They've fallen on tough times. They can't pay for yard maintenance. They don't care. They can't pay for a new roof, whatever it is. Many times they want out. They want to sell, but they're in a tough situation and they just haven't done it yet. Or maybe they're afraid to sell it. They don't want people to see their house because it's not in good shape. Or they don't know that they have equity in the home they can sell it. There's many different reasons. So it doesn't hurt to talk to those people, see what their situation is, see if they have equity, see if you can help them. If it doesn't work for you to buy the home, it's also a huge advantage to be a real estate agent in this situation as well, because maybe there's not enough room to buy it, or maybe you want to wholesale it, whatever it is. But you could list it on the MLS for them, help them sell it. And if there is a situation where it's going to foreclosure, they need to do a short sale, you could help them do a short sale as the agent, still earn a commission, help them avoid foreclosure, maybe make some money. There are banks now who will pay owners to complete a short sale. I bought a short sale earlier this year, and the bank paid the owners who did the short sale $10,000 to complete the short sale. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, holy cow, that's crazy. And then they left the house a complete disaster, which I'm like, come on, guys. You just got $10,000 for selling your house. The bank lost like 50 grand, and you can't even clean it up. You can't even remove your junk from it, but that's another story. So, but driving for dollars is a great way to find deals. Like I said, all you have to do is open your eyes. When you're driving around, look for vacant homes, look for distressed homes, for sale by owner signs. Those are opportunities too. If you see a for sale by owner sign, doesn't hurt to call them, see what they're asking. Sometimes it's reasonable. Most of the times it's not, but once in a while you get good deals there. So driving for dollars, easy way to get started doing this off market, direct marketing thing. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It just takes opening your eyes, being willing to do a little bit of research, and talking to people. All right, thanks a lot.